What's up, guys? I'm Rob, this is Cultured, and this is an album review. Cashmere Corners by Planet Asia and A Plus the Kid. I chose this album because the name Cashmere Corners just sounds premium. It sounds luxurious. It sounds like something I want. Like, I will spend money on Cashmere Corners. I don't know what it is, but I will buy it. I'm glad I did. These guys, they're quite reminiscent of Griselda, but like with enough difference to be their own thing. These guys, they don't really go as hard with their delivery. And like, that's not a bad thing either, it's just a different style. These two don't have ad-libs either, so after the line, there's just beat for a little bit until he starts the next line. And it's a nice relaxing beat every time. That's it. So like, you get a much more relaxed vibe overall with like the lack of emphasis, the no you know, and a nice relaxing beat. It's like a lot more of a calmer feel, but it's still Griselda, if that makes sense. I'm going to play the first track so that you can get a bit of a feel for like, you know, what kind of music they do. I don't really know what genre or subgenre this production would fall under, but like you can hear they have the voice for this cold Griselda style. Topically, they were quite similar to Griselda as well, like less focus on drugs, but they were still there. In the first track, one of them opened up about how they used to sell bricks to make a name for themselves locally. I'm not sure which one of them said that. I don't know the difference between the two. I don't know which is which. There was one point, though, in Fresno City on the chorus, one of them was singing. I don't know if it was a feature who was just uncredited or not. There's like nothing there, you know, on Spotify, or if like one of these guys did it. But that was really nice. It was, yeah, whoever did it is a good singer. They only had one feature as well by Chez Noir. I hope I said that correctly. She had a verse on the last track. It was really, really good. She spoke about how her cousin got shot on the way home from school, and she was able to really like add to the dark atmosphere without like interrupting it too much. Yeah, she fit in really well. I think the final point that I need to make about this is that I don't think these guys needed a chorus, to be honest. For the most part, the chorus is like added to the track. So I'm not saying to take them away completely, but maybe have just like one repetition of the chorus like as the intro or like the outro or something like that. I honestly think that like when one rapper finishes his verse, the beat played for like a bar or so before the next rapper starts, it would sound really good. Because like there's not a huge amount of stimulus throughout the album or throughout the tracks. Their voices don't really vary that much. They don't offer like a lot of emphasis. They don't really experiment with flows that much. And the beat, while hard, it is just like one loop throughout. It doesn't really offer much progression. And like again, none of that's a bad thing. It's just a style. But hearing a chorus multiple times in a song like that, it gives the song like landmarks throughout it. And it just reminds you that, oh, you're still listening to the same song. Like, oh, you're still on this song. Yep, still the same song. And it, like the album is only 19 minutes long, but being reminded that you're still on the same song multiple times throughout the song, it really stretches out those 19 minutes, and it makes it sound a lot longer than it is. And like, since there's only one like feature on it right at the end, that really doesn't help either. But the two bounce off of each other really, really well. Their voices are different enough for you to be able to tell that someone new has come on. And like, it gives your brain a nice refreshing bit of like, hey, this is different. I'm not listening to the same noise. I am not bored. But like, they're still similar enough to connect really well together. Overall, it was a pretty good project. Like, still a fair amount of room for improvement, but I'm like, if these guys drop another project, I'm going to give it a listen. So yeah, a very, very solid start. 6.5 out of 10. The same as Jay from TJF Bro, who also had a very solid start. So yeah, well done to Planet Asia and A Plus the Kid. Yeah, be sure to check in tomorrow because I've got my album review on Anime, Trauma and Divorce by Open Mike Eagle. I'll see you then. That's a wrap.